Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Alex Eala aims to buck odds anew against world no. 2 Iga Swiatek. Manila, Philippines. A few years ago, Iga Swiatek met a young girl from the Philippines named Alex Eala, who was one of the top students at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain. Swiatek, then the world no. 1 in women's tennis, trained a number of times at the academy due to her friendship with her idol and sports legend Rafael Nadal. In those visits, a wide-eyed Eala had the chance of a lifetime to practice with the star from Poland. When the Filipina team graduated from the academy in 2023, Swiatek, fresh from winning the French Open, graced the Reichs as special guest. On Thursday, March 27, Eala and Swiatek meet again, but this time on a bigger stage. The 19-year-old Eala, the best tennis player to come out of the Philippines in the modern era, hopes to continue her unprecedented run in the Miami Open, when she battles Swiatek, arguably the best player in the post-Serena Williams era. Eala and Swiatek fight for a semifinal spot on Wednesday, March 26. Thursday, March 27, 1 a.m. Philippine time. The Filipino wildcard bet has been the talk of the tennis world after tearing up the top-ranked opposition in the first 3 rounds, including world no. 5 and reigning Australian Open champion Madison Keys and former French Open winner Jelena Ostapenko, all in straight sets. For Eala, this impressive run in Miami has been a long time coming. She debuted in the Miami Open in 2021 and lost her first match in the qualifying round. She was granted wildcard entries to the main draw in 2022 and 2023, but lost in the first round. She went through the qualifiers last year and lost in the second round. It's crazy that I made my debut here in 2021, and now I'm into the quarterfinals. It's such a full-circle moment, said Eala in an interview with the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, after barging into the quarterfinals as she thanked her supporters, describing the atmosphere the past days as completely amazing. The feat made Eala the first Filipino player ever to reach the quarterfinals of a WTA 1000 event. She also made a big jump in the live world rankings, leaping from no. 140 to a career-high 102, just on the cusp of finally cracking the top 100 in the world. In Swiatek, Eala will face a world no. 2 who has the most Grand Slam titles among all active players. The Polish star has won the French Open 4 times and the US Open once. She also held the no. 1 spot in the world rankings for 125 weeks, the 7th longest stay at the top in the modern era. Although Swiatek has slipped to no. 2 in the world rankings behind Aryna Sabalenka, she still holds an 8-4 head-to-head advantage over the no. 1 Belarusian. Swiatek also owns an 11-3 edge versus no. 3 Coco Gauff of the United States, a 6-4 card against no. 4 Jessica Pegula of the United States, and 4-2 versus Keys. The 23-year-old Swiatek has had her own impressive run thus far in Miami, winning all her 3 matches without dropping a set. After a bye in the opening round, she prevailed over former world no. 4 Caroline Garcia of France in the second round, followed by wins over no. 28 Elise Mertens of Belgium and no. 3 Elena Svitolina of Ukraine. Eala also displayed this week her ability to handle strong players who spray opponents with powerful shots to the baseline. The Filipina has shown her returns don't need much preparation, and that she could hit with power even when on the move. It would be curious to see how Eala's newfound strengths counter Swiatek's aggressive play, which she varies with both long and short shots to keep opponents off balance. Eala's patience will be tested repeatedly by Swiatek, who is known to keep her errors to a minimum, and is as effective in hitting quick winners as getting her points from long rallies. Swiatek's backhand down the line is one of the best in the game. The speed of her topspin forehand has been measured as just slightly below the average speed in the men's tour. Eala will need to play a very disciplined game the entire match and not allow Swiatek to swarm her early. The lefty teen standout proved in the second round against Ostapenko, when she fell behind at 0-4 in the first set, that she can maintain her poise even in the face of a huge deficit and stage a comeback. But trailing Swiatek in a high-stakes match is never a good idea. Eala was predicted by experts to lose in straight sets in each of the first 3 rounds, but she won all her matches in straight sets. Swiatek is an 11-1 favorite against Eala. This means oddsmakers are giving Eala practically very little chance of winning. Alex Eala aims to buck odds anew against World No. 2 Iga Swiatek. Alexandra Eala's rise in the tennis world has been nothing short of remarkable. The 19-year-old Filipino phenom has captured the attention of tennis fans worldwide with her fearless play, her undeniable talent, and her ability to take down some of the sport's biggest names. Now, as she prepares for a monumental clash against Iga Swiatek, the World No. 2 at the 2025 Miami Open, Eala stands at another defining crossroads in her career. It's a battle that pits the young, up-and-coming star against one of the most dominant players of this generation. And once again, Eala aims to buck the odds and show that she belongs on the biggest stages in tennis. The underdog narrative. Eala's journey so far. Since her breakout performances in 2023, Alexandra Eala has firmly established herself as one of the most exciting young talents in tennis. She became the first Filipino woman to win a WTA title at the 2023 Madrid Open, defeating seasoned professionals along the way and signaling her arrival on the international stage. This victory was just the beginning. Eala followed it up with a series of strong performances in both singles and doubles, steadily climbing the WTA rankings. But the path to success has never been easy for Eala. As a young player from a country with limited tennis infrastructure, she has faced challenges that many of her peers have not. Yet these challenges have only fueled her determination to prove herself. Eala's journey has been one of persistence, grit, and the sheer belief that she can compete with the best. Her performances at the 2025 Australian Open, where she made it to the 4th round, and at the French Open, where she made it to the 3rd round, further highlighted her potential and her ability to hang with some of the best players in the world. Each victory, each deep run, has added fuel to the fire of her ambition. And now, she faces one of her toughest tests yet, World No. 2 Iga Swiatek. Iga Swiatek, the reigning powerhouse. Iga Swiatek, the polished superstar, is a name that is synonymous with excellence in women's tennis. Her meteoric rise to the top of the rankings has been nothing short of extraordinary, and she is widely regarded as one of the most complete and dominant players in the game today. Swiatek has become known for her unwavering consistency, her raw power, and her unmatched work ethic. Having won 2 French Open titles and consistently dominating the hard court and clay court seasons, Swiatek's game is built on a rock-solid foundation. Her forehand is one of the most lethal shots in the sport, capable of dictating rallies and producing jaw-dropping winners. Swiatek's ability to handle the pressure of big matches has seen her outlast some of the top players in the world, and her game continues to evolve with each season. At the 2025 Miami Open, Swiatek has been in imperious form, dispatching opponents with ease and looking every bit the player who has held the World No. 2 spot for quite some time. Her blend of power, precision, and mental toughness will make her a formidable opponent for Eala, who will need to bring her absolute best if she hopes to cause another upset. The challenge ahead: can Eala beat the odds again? When the draw was announced, tennis fans immediately circled the potential clash between Eala and Swiatek as one of the most intriguing matchups of the tournament. While Swiatek's dominance makes her the clear favorite, the gap between the two players isn't as wide as many would believe. Eala, after all, has already proven that she can take down top-ranked players. Her confidence and belief in her ability to compete against the best will be key to how she handles this high-stakes match. For Eala to succeed, she must focus on a few crucial aspects of her game. First and foremost, she must be aggressive. Swiatek thrives on dictating play, and Eala will need to take the initiative to avoid being overpowered. Eala's biggest strength lies in her ability to fight and make her opponents work for every point. Her ground strokes, while not as powerful as Swiatek's, are accurate and varied, and she will need to vary her shot selection to keep Swiatek off balance. Whether it's using sharp angles, changing the pace, or mixing in some drop shots, Eala will need to find ways to disrupt Swiatek's rhythm.